The South Downs Way is a long-distance trail in the South Downs National Park in the south of England, running 100 miles from Winchester to Eastbourne. I've never done a long-distance hike, but did a number of long walks in preparation, broke in some Vivo barefoot walking boots, researched and invested in backpacking gear, and set off by train to the starting point in Winchester and had a fabulous adventure enjoying amazing scenery, rolling hills, pretty villages, wildlife and other animals, met some amazing people. Join me on my first through hiking adventure. How lovely to wake up to this. The sun is up and nature is calling. It's a little bit of a hike to the toilet though. Wow, you can hardly see my tent. That's quite good, isn't it? Good for stealth camping. And how beautiful is this? And you can camp all the way up here. I think there was somebody up at the other end in the end, but yeah. And then there's a water tap there, and she said it was safe to fill up the bottles of water, but let the tap run for a bit, I guess, to get rid of the dog legs. So I'm gonna hike back to the tent and hike back up to the tap. That's a good warm-up really, without a backpack on. Oh my goodness, it's so late, it's 8:45. I'd been walking for an hour and a quarter by this time yesterday. I'm going to try, well the problem is, with camping in a field, everything's very dewy, so my tent is still quite wet. Yeah, it's very, very dry in the woods. And I'm going to try and organise my backpack. So fold up the tent as small as possible, and then got just bags of the other things like sleeping bag, roll mat. Well, it's a nice cushioned blow up mat, but it rolls up very small. Toiletries, tech, you know, just my charger and stuff. So not much stuff. All the food is in there, and I just can't face eating any of it. And cooking system. So not much stuff really, but just weighs a lot. Anyway, let's have a go. So this is where I was staying at Littleton Farm campsite, and I'm all packed up. I think it's 9:15 already, so I better get a move on. Guys, I picked the best week for this. Just look at the weather, it's incredible. Nearly got my first mile in, and I don't remember to look around. I'm looking straight ahead, and I think at the top of that hill, that will be a mile since I started. But stunning a lot. Some lovely brown cows here. Absolutely tons of sheep here. path to Alton. It's 12, so I think I have been so blessed with the weather. It's just glorious. Look at this beautiful meadow behind me. And that's the view in front. And I think I'm going to have to cross this very busy road. More absolute beautifulness. Just look at the stunning scenery. It's amazing. Something, cows, sheep, don't know. See when I get down there. Coming up to the brow of the hill, more picturesque, little winding river. I think that's Houghton Bridge. They're not moving, so I think they're hay bales. I realised that when I looked over there and saw all of those hay bales. Beautiful horses. Going across the bridge now. So that's where I've come from. Right there. I'm now passing those things that I thought were either sheep or cows, but they are bales. Some other sheep this way. I'm a little bit worried because I'm walking slower than 2 miles an hour. I can't hear me because of the wind. And so I'm a bit concerned I'm not going to get to where I want to tonight before it's dark, because I'd love to stay in another campsite. Anyway, plan one. You guys are very cute. So crossing this railway bridge, and in the distance there's a castle. Let's get to the end of these railings. I'll have to look up what that is. I don't think it's Arundel. Oh, that's not too bad. Google Maps was telling me something else. This is where I want to get to, Washington, and it's 6 1/4, so I might make it after all. Here's another view of that castle, or whatever it is. I need to find out what it is. That's a magnificent looking house. Well, this is very daunting. I've got to get up to the top of that hill, and I've just come up this very steep bit. But look up. Let's think of other adjectives. Spectacular. Really spectacular. How many times have I used that one? There's that car sleeping. Let's see if I can zoom in. Cute sheep. That river winding its way through the countryside. Nice bush with berries on. It's that time of day where you're really flagging and you think, am I gonna get there? I think I will, but yeah, this is a struggle. Nearly at the top. there. I don't think it's raining though. There's a shaft of sunlight, I think. I think I can see the sea. Well, I've called on the rescue team. Ben's going to come and meet me in Storrington, and then we'll stay the night in the van, either at the campsite I was heading for or somewhere else, and then I'll continue tomorrow. But I couldn't really find a wild camping spot. I knew I wasn't going to get to the campsite before dark, and there's loads of dog walkers everywhere, and also it's quite windy now, and there's this thing in the UK at the moment called ash dieback. So in the wind, lots of dead trees are falling over, so it's not really safe anyway. So better to be safe. It's rather beautiful. Some people larking about.
My chest hair that Russell does.
Ben's come to the rescue and cooked a lovely dinner.
Well, I'm just here on a support and a bed for the night.
Yep.